Welcome back, folks. Cape Rugby TV. We carry on talking about what's happening in the world of club rugby, and of course, as you know, clubs are allowed to have their they're allowed to train, they're allowed to do friendlies, they're allowed to do friendly fixtures at least, and of course training is happening at some of the clubs. Some of the clubs have opened their fields, brought some of the players down to the field, which is of course fantastic for the players to have a bit of a run at the end of the day, and that's really good news for the players, that they can at least stay fit, stay healthy, and of course that's very good for their well-being. And this past Tuesday, Gardens was our pick of the week. We went down there on Tuesday night to catch up with some of the players behind the scenes.
Penalties zoals we staan, was het een goede jaar, dat is afgeëindigd. De boys het uitgezien op die vorige jaar, because ons is per plan op die league te gevaren. Dus het eerste jaar doet ons 1 punt uit op die league te vat. Maar ons liefst een trofee is toegebracht voor een span wat voor de eerste keer voor het hele jaar begin het. Zodat die jaar zo'n span wel die tweede jaar die trofee gevaren op te gaan het. Maar toen begon die COVID uitstiek. Dus het is allemaal gejamd. Ja, definitief. Ik was een van hulle, but unfortunately toen mijn coach mij gezegd, nou, ik moet rust. Maar ik kan geloof mijn boys wat samen gespeeld, mijn teamplayers, mijn speelmaats, mijn vrienden. Hulle was overwhelmed. Die ouwens het die opportunity gevat om hij in de gym mee te halen. En op te geoefenen, op de prik te spelen, op hij laatste paar, denk 3 of 4 vrienden te spelen. Dus zij mij gesproken dat die 2 clubs dat ons apparently gestruggeld in het begin, police en Salvatore. Ons het Salvatore 1-1 hier gespeeld. En die in die tweede ronde tournament uitgeskopt te worden. Ons hulle gewen net. En die friendlies doet hulle die boys met surprise op wegtaal met hulle. Dus hulle moet een police, hulle het police gewen 50 iets. Maar ik weet dat hulle gewen 50 iets. Ja, die ouwens is en ik is nogal baie, sien as ek senior players by Gardens, as ek baie nogal proud van die boys wat opgeoefen het, soos meestal van die boys wat hier so speel, hulle is allemaal van junior, van Atlantic Academy. Ek het hulle 2 jaar terug gesê, hulle kans het kom op die seniors team te speel. En ek is nogal blij dat hulle het opgekom met mas, om te sê, nou, ek is prepared vir die. Hij kan niet ewig junior spelen, so hij was prepared om te komen met. En ik is blij dat hulle die 2 games dat ik van weet, het hulle baie goed gedaan. Het is nog niet een beetje week, maar die ouwens is excited om nou terug te komen naar die laatste lockdown met hulle weer voor ons gecanceleerd. Ons allemaal is excited nou, ons is niet excited misschien weer 2 of 3 vrienden kan spelen. Ik is actually meer excited because ik niet om mijn body weer in een kar te rijden. Soos 'n bus te staan, so ja. Ik is excited voor een contact sessie, like een groot heavy contact sessie.
Not a lot of the guys are here because some people still a bit afraid of COVID and they're just being safe, but the guys that are here, they're trying their best. We're all trying our best at home and on the field. To be honest, firstly, I was actually scared because I'm now playing with the guys that are over 20 years old, guys that are playing rugby for probably more than 10 years, 15 years, and me just coming up, you know, nerve-wracking. But as the games went on, I got used to it and I'm enjoying it. Yes, because in the junior structure, obviously we play a bit of more basic rugby. But as you come to the senior level, things become much more complicated and we go more in depth with moves. We, besides, we used to do like 3 or 4 lineouts in the junior structure, but now we got about 8 lineouts. So just adapting takes some time, you know. We're definitely looking forward to a new season. We're actually looking forward to this season, but unfortunately COVID came through, but now we just got to train hard, keep our fitness on a level, and next year we can come back strong.
Ja, vir die eerste jaar was dit in die begin, dit was iets waar ons begin te bou het. Soos die jaar aangegaan het, toe was dit very nice geweest van die manne het mekaar leer ken, hulle het gebond, die rugby het net gegroei. Ja, ons het 2-3 games verloor in die season in, but hy was nie nog 'n major setback nie, hy was die eerste start. So vorentoe het ons begin te wen, ons het trofee gewen in 2019. En die gees was net hoog geweest, die ouens het begin te weer lekker voel, mekaar voel, spirit was hoog. Het was weer nice geweest 2019. Ja, die manne het passion vir die game van, ons het 'n group chat op WhatsApp obviously, en die manne, hulle stook mekaar in die group chat, yeah, winners practice because they're hungry, and look here tonight, the numbers has turned out, it's been good. Kyk, so toe COVID begin het, toe was die boys, hulle was down van, hulle was op 'n high gewees, die season gaan begin, het 'n nuwe season is, die manne gaan weer lekker deur die season wen en so, but soos dit aangegaan het, het dit COVID gekom, regulations, hard lockdown en sulke goed, but as time went on, we started coming back to training, numbers was full, we had 3 full teams in the COVID period, so it was actually very nice, and we went into the season now in June, May, June, there around, and we started winning again because the boys' spirit was on a high and everything was good, going as planned.
Basically what happens is if you look at most of our boys, they are youngsters and they really want to get out. And due to the fact of the lockdowns and the COVID, we lost a lot of players. Some they went to other clubs, and for them to bring them together as a team, we all depend with transporting the boys coming down here. So it has been a struggle from 2020 for them to come, and especially on my side to work with them on conditioning. And the gyms has been closed and the fields were not being opened for the guys to work on. So 2020 was a little bit hard. Then 2021, when it's opened, we also faced the same thing in the first few months. And when it was opened, we were so excited to say rugby is back. It was a big challenge on my side because now, mainly if you come across with the boys, my boys are not the boys like from the guys that plays in the top league, whereby they've got access of getting to the gyms. To an extent now, you have to start assessing the players in terms of the nutrition, in terms of their physical being. Some they were obese, and the fitness level has to come back into a pre-existing, the one that you have to start from the bottom. So instead of me to condition them to the level that I was expecting for 2021, it was a big challenge for me, to be honest. Boys, we did well in the preseason. The boys, they were like showing the motivation, although with the other clubs that we played also from the league that we are in, they were also struggling like us. But we were upper hand to really show that the guys, they started getting motivated because our conditioning was more higher than the other clubs. But we are looking forward, and that's why we are here now, to trying to get the guys together such that we can carry it forward. It's a quite positive thing, especially some of the guys, they had to leave work and they're now committing to get into rugby. Some of the guys that we do have here, as you can see, they are students. Some they are under 21s. Instead of focusing with their studies, they are now excited that rugby has been opened, and they are excited because we have got a vision that I always work with the guys to say we've got a vision 2024. So our vision 2024, we want to see Gardens going to the next level, so that we bring the heydays of Gardens Rugby. So whenever we chat with the guys, we are more friendly with the boys. I'm also growing as a coach because I'm also into as a junior coach. So we get to know more, and we chat every now and then so that we can come together.
There we go, folks. Gardens Rugby Football Club, keeping the players busy, keeping them fit, and of course, fantastic to see that the players are enjoying it so much. At least being able to have a little bit of a run, and that's really good news for those players and for that club and its membership structure. So that's great news, folks. Right, of course, as you know, on a weekly basis, you can win yourself a case of Score energy drinks. Score, right? Of course, Score on board with Western Province Rugby and the Western Province Club Rugby Sevens. So now if you want to win yourself this case of Score energy drinks, of course, as you know, at the moment, we are running the Spot the Logo competition. All you need to do is go to our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Cape Rugby TV, and go and look for the Spot the Logo competition. So on a weekly basis, we run this competition where you need to go and spot the logo. So we take one of your logos, the Club Rugby logos, we make a little change and see if you can identify the logo, which is great, in fact, for call it a know your club. You know, do you know the other clubs out there? And this week we took a look at the Spot the Logo competition for Caledonian Roses. We took Cali's logo, made a few changes, and saw at least if anybody on Facebook was able to identify the logo. And of course, as usual, many responses, and this week's winner and the correct reply is Rafik Peterson, or Fiki Peterson. Congratulations, Rafik. You walk away with a case of Score energy drinks and of course a set of Cape Rugby TV masks courtesy of CTC Sports. We'll be in touch with you on Facebook Messenger so you can come and collect your prize. Folks, we'll take an ad break. When we come back from the break, we carry on talking about Club Rugby. Back in a sec.